Hello, everybody. I'm kind of doing this quick and dirty because I'm sitting here waiting for the wife. Still at the hospital. You'll probably see a video in a day or two about me doing a VR. But I want to go ahead and put this out quick and dirty because, if you haven't followed the past events on the news, there's a St. Louis couple that was, well, they lived in a gated community. And if you don't know anything about this, protesters, peaceful protesters, we'll put that in quotes, peaceful protesters, were marching down their freaking road up to their lawn and so forth, and they decided, well, the couple was sitting down, I guess was reported, that they were sitting down at supper and they heard it, and they grabbed their guns, and I heard reports that the one the female was carrying was actually, could have been even a toy, but the other one, they grabbed their guns and they stood on the front lawn and basically told them basically warning them to stay off their lawns. And with the protesting done in the United States and everything, I can kind of see it because, they're these peaceful protesters, they're going down the streets and stuff, burning where they go, leaving ashes basically behind it and so forth. And they're beating, hurting people and everything else. Okay. Let's get at this a little better, a little more. A lot of this is going by what's been reported, what hasn't been. There's a lot of stuff been reported that was wrong, a lot of stuff I understand, a lot of stuff that has just never been reported. But in pictures, let's go back. This is a gated community. The homeowners, it's a private property. The homeowners own it, okay? It's a gated community. It means it's got a gate. That gate was broken down. At that point in time, they are no longer peaceful protesters in my eyes. And there's a lot of states, including where they're from, it's your Castle Doctrine. Pennsylvania has that too. We have two in Pennsylvania, the Castle Doctrine and Stand Your Ground. You have to understand what they are to be able to use them, though. Because if you think you know what they are, and a lot of times they don't. But saying that, did they shoot any shots off? As far as I know, no. So, were they within their right to stand out there with their guns and make sure that their houses were not being burned down or the dog wasn't being pooped on or whatever? My opinion, yeah, they had the full right to do that. Because these people are no longer peaceful protesters or peaceful demonstrators. These words are being stretched way out of the realm of which they're not. They're not. To me, this is, I've been saying this for a little while, this has been really getting really ridiculous. And we need to start calling things for what they are. I've even seen it jokingly that maybe President Trump should pardon them. This is actually being fought through courts and stuff because they have been charged say charges have been brought up against them for it. We'll put it that way. And they have lawyers that are fighting for them. They even have, I believe, certain government officials that are starting to fight for them of their area and everything else because it is. The terminology of the charges are being used wrongly against them, and everything. But my thought on it is, yeah, I don't care even if I don't have Castle Doctrine. My thoughts on the whole ordeal is they kind of went into a roundabout way. First place, if I live in, if I have these peaceful protesters marching down my street. First place, I'm not going out on my front lawn waving my guns. No. The first thoughts on something like this would be to protect your home is to protect yourself first. Keep from getting hurt. So, no, I'm not going to be standing out there waving my guns around. My home actually has those. It's a wide camera. You can actually talk through. I would use that for my voice to get out. And I'd have a window open. Yeah, so I could be talking through that too. But I'm not going to be shooting out there where they could possibly have guns shooting at me too. Could bullets go through my home? Yeah, they could go through it. But they got to go through more than, say, normal stick home. Because of the horse plaster. It'd be better off if it was brick home, but it has a little bit more because it's got horsehair plaster. So, yeah, you make yourself as small target as possible. So, I mean, neither side, well, the peaceful protesters, they were in the wrong. I don't care, they were in the wrong. Were the homeowners in the wrong? Well, they could have, well, no. Did they do things right? Well, in my opinion, some of the things weren't done right. That's my opinion. That is just their tactics on how to do things. It's not legal. It's legally, they didn't do anything legally wrong in my eyes. Except unless that was a toy. I don't take a toy to a gunfight. But that's just it. Well, this is rambling long enough. I'm going to get this up there. People see what my thoughts are on everything else. And yeah, probably I'm getting some thumbs down on this, some hatred. You know what? I don't care. I'll just remove this crap anyway. This is Muzzle Mike. Hope you all have a great day. Signing out.